Okay, guys. A colleague of mine, as of recent, I think she is 42, 41, 42, and she's still single, unmarried, and she has not given birth. She has not given birth, and she confided in me. Not confided, in fact, she openly was telling me what she's going through because of the fact that she's still unmarried, how she has searched for husband for years, and no husband is forthcoming. And as I'm talking, in fact, the woman was emotionally destabilized, emotionally traumatized. In fact, life is dealing with her loneliness, depression, and the whole thing. This thing I'm telling you is a real life something. It's my colleague that was she told me. So of course, and I gave her an advice from my own area of expertise, and I will tell you the advice that I gave her. So you will also agree with me whether it is good or bad, or you can also drop your own advice for her at the comment section. So the woman said she has visited so many spiritual places, spiritual houses, done some cleansings, bathing, spiritual bathings and the whole, so that if there is any spirit that is withholding her or any ill luck or whatsoever, so that she can regain herself. But she said nothing is forthcoming. Nothing is forthcoming. In fact, she said she has visited so many churches, so many uh, house of God, and the whole thing. In fact, he said so many religious leaders have even taken advantage of her financially or emotionally or whatsoever. So because they are, when they sense that's desperation in her and the whole thing, so they may likely want to use it against her and the whole thing. But as I'm talking to her, she's highly traumatized. She's living in one room and here in Lagos, and imagine being lonely. The one room aspect that I say she's living on, in other words, she's living alone. Nobody, no child, no brother, no sister, and the whole thing. And she's 41, 42. I felt pity for her. So what I did was that I now asked her, apart from foundational problems, household enemies, and whatsoever, and the whole thing, I told her that, look, this is what you are gonna do. Go and get pregnant. Go and get pregnant so that you give birth. Go and give birth so that go and get pregnant and give birth. So that at the end of the day, even if you did not marry, you will have your own child that will be by your side at old age. That was my advice to her. So that you have your own child at old age. You understand me? Now you have someone that you can call your own. I also told her that if you get pregnant, go and get pregnant anyhow. Have someone get you pregnant, but don't tell once you know that you are pregnant, don't tell the person you are pregnant. Disappear. But know everything about that person, about that guy or the man or whosoever. Know where the person is from, know where the person is living, know what the in fact, let it be that in future time, even if you are looking for that person, you can get hold of that person, but don't let him know that you are pregnant for him. Immediately you have sense that you are pregnant, disappear, vanish, and go and have your baby and start living your life. And I even told her that you may even get pregnant, give birth, and that is even when the husband might even come. Probably the husband may want you as a second wife or even a first wife. Maybe the first wife is divorced or dead or whatsoever. You know, I told her in this life there are different ways of fighting battles. You don't just follow one path. There are different ways tactically of fighting battles. Those were my advice to her. And she was quiet and was ruminating over the whole thing. But I also asked her, I questioned her. I said, look, apart from your problem or whatsoever, I said, look, I asked her a question. I said, there is never a way you will also tell me that within your age from 18 to 35, you did not see somebody that came for your hand in marriage. Definitely, suitors came. You had a boyfriend then. You can't she agree with me. So this a clarion call to so many single girls or ladies now. You see guys approaching you or whatsoever, you be doing shakara, forming, But when it is time, when the chips are down, you know that nobody got your back, you're all alone. You understand me? You know that you are in this world alone for yourself and nobody got your back. But nobody cares. Nobody cares. So guys, if you watch this video, please you can drop your own um, suggestion, opinion, advice. Just make sure you share or you drop comment. Thank you.